Now let's put all of this together. Let's put multiplication and division together. So let's look at a problem like this. We'll take -8 times 6 divided by 3 times 4. These parentheses are an indicator to you of what goes together, what's grouped together. That's what parentheses and brackets are in mathematics. They are grouping symbols. That means when something is grouped together, that's your indication to take care of that first. So when we just look at this first set of parentheses, -8 times +6, signs are different, therefore the answer is going to be negative, and 8 times 6 is 48. I'm going to bring down the division symbol. Now I'm going to take care of this next set. 3 times 4 we know is 12. So the next part, let's do the -48 divided by 12. The signs are different, so I know that my quotient is going to be negative. So 48 divided by 12 is 4. So this is what your work should look like. Show each step along the way. Let's look at one like this. -7 times 72 divided by -9. You can pause the video here and try this one yourself. All right, let's see how you did. We've got brackets over here to the right. So I'm going to take care of this first. So I always write my problems from left to right. So I'm going to start with the -7 times. Now let's take care of this bracket. 72 divided by -9 is going to be -8. So all of that stuff simplifies down to -8. Now I tackle my next line. -7 times -8, signs are the same, so the answer is going to be positive. 7 times 8 is 56. So if you got positive 56 as your answer, you are correct. But let's look at one like this, where there really aren't a lot of grouping symbols. Let's look at -90 divided by 10 times -2 times -3 divided by -54. And I just want to bring it to your attention. Notice that I've got this string of numbers here that are all kind of together with no symbol in between. Remember that that means all those numbers are multiplied together. When you do not see any type of operation symbol, meaning addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division in between the numbers, that means that those numbers are all multiplied together. So the parentheses in this problem are really just here so that you can clearly see what's positive, what's negative, and what is being multiplied to what. So with that said, we should tackle this problem from left to right. When you have multiplication and division in the same problem, you move through the problem from left to right. So if we go from left to right, our first thing to tackle is the -90 divided by +10. So -90 divided by +10 is -9. Now, what happens to all the rest of it? I bring everything else down. So now this -9 is multiplied by -2, which is multiplied by -3, divided by -54. Now I tackle the next thing. The next thing is going to be these two. Remember, I'm still moving from left to right. So -9 times -18 is +18. Bring down everything else. The -3 divided by -54. Notice that I'm not changing anything to the rest of the problem. All right, what's the next thing? The next thing are these two. 18 times negative 3, which is negative 54, divided by negative 54. And now I have these last two. Negative 54 divided by negative 54, we know that any number divided by itself is simply 1. And the signs are the same, so the answer is positive. I want to also draw your attention to the finished product. Look at my whole solution to this problem. This is what your work should look like. You should show every step of the way. All right, I'll see you in the next video.